Hi. So thank you for joining Quick Thoughts. It really means a lot to me that you're willing to test out the platform and help me out, as I'm building this product. Um, so maybe, what I wanted to do in this video was just give you an overview of what Quick Thoughts is and then give you a few tips for success. Um, so Quick Thoughts is essentially, a web app that works on mobile and on desktop that allows you to manage your ideas and your thoughts more efficiently. And the way we achieve this is we have different AI powered functions, such as a summarization tool, right? That allows you to input audio or text. We also have a tool that we call Brainstorm, that essentially allows you to combine and develop your ideas further. So we have different methods of doing that, and we're going to go over these different methods in another video in more detail. But just so this exists and this is what it looks like. And we also have a smart search powered by AI, which we call Search Records here. Um, where you'll be able to view your records, search them with audio or with text. Um, so, roughly speaking, that is, the overall functionality of what Quick Thoughts has to offer. Now, in terms of tips for success, number one is if you are confused about anything, uh, well, we've listed already a lot of information on this overview page. So what you'll find here is, the video introduction that you are probably watching here. We have the some version notes that give you some context on where I'm at, with development, some considerations to have while using it. So, for example, one of those that we have right now, to consider is that the platform has only been tested in English, right? So, for those of you that I'm sending it to, there's probably going to be a few French speakers, even maybe some German speakers in there. So, feel free to test it out, in those languages, but just know, it hasn't been tested in those languages specifically. So I don't know what it's going to give you back. Um, Another thing that's important to note is that I've listed here the some information on what each feature is supposed to do, so you can have a read through just to get some more details on each of those. We also have some use cases noted here that might help you get some ideas on how you could use Quick Thoughts for your own use. And lastly, we have some guides, some video guides that hopefully can help you for each of the features, to use them more efficiently. So that's number one. A tip for success is have a look at the overview page, especially when you're in doubt. Worst case scenario, there's something you're confused about, you come to the help page and you send me a message directly, or you can contact me directly if you have my information. The second tip for success is that when you'll join, you will be on the free plan, which is usable but has very limited access, right? Because it's the free plan. Since we are currently on the beta testing phase, I would like to give you the pro plan, but since I need to make sure that the usage is controlled, I'm not giving all the users the pro plan by default. So just make sure you contact me directly if you have my info, or even through the contact form on the help page, and let me know that you've signed up, and then I will switch you to the pro plan as soon as possible. It shouldn't take more than 24 hours for me to do this. So, just if ever there might be a bit of time in between, but I should be able to do that pretty quickly. So that's tip number two, and you'll see I've highlighted it in bold in different parts of the website, and I'm mentioning it in this video because I really do think that's important. The last tip for success is in terms of how you use the app. So one thing I've noticed with the very few people that I've shown the app to is some people quite literally use it like a note-taking app, where they input data into their knowledge bases as literally as notes. So, for example, if a friend of mine recommended me to watch the movie Inception, last Saturday or something, um, I know that I would normally type into my phone just Inception, right? Because I myself can make that connection in my mind that, because I have that memory somewhere of someone telling me, hey, you should watch this movie, right? But if you give that to an AI, they don't have that understanding, that context of that recommendation. So what I strongly recommend doing, especially when you're using the audio tool, is add as much context as you can. So instead of saying just Inception, you could say, um, oh, Marco reminded me to watch the movie Inception last Saturday because I really like Leonardo DiCaprio as an actor. What this will allow the AI to do later on is, for example, if you are trying to look for your records, right? So, say, for example, now it's the next weekend and you're looking for a movie to watch that a friend of you recommended. If you just noted Inception and you search movie to watch, Inception might not come up. But if you did note the whole thing where Marco recommended me this movie last Saturday, blah blah blah, if you put that in as a record and you search what movie was recommended by Marco, or what recommended movies do I have that include Leonardo DiCaprio? If you ask questions like these, where generally all your questions are going to have some form of context, if you ask your questions with context, the AI will be able to retrieve the right records based off that context you give it. So as well, with note transcripts. So if you're just inputting text, um, if there's literally no information on what the note is about, just take a second or two to just type it at the top. At least just so that the AI understands what it's having a look at, so that it can retrieve that more efficiently for you in the future, and you'll be able to use the other features much more efficiently. Um, so that's about it for now, and so I hope you are able to enjoy the value that QuickThoughts can potentially provide, and that you'll be able to help me out with some valuable feedback by the end of the beta. So that's it for now, and I'll let you have a look. Thank you.